Hi Sagittarius, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for August 2021. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you this month and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign in these general readings. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Ascendant, and Sagittarius Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in these videos. All that being said, Sagittarius, now on to your August 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. All right, Sagittarius, first card you have here is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles is learning a new craft, learning a new skill, starting a new job, starting a new business, paying attention to craftsmanship and detail. It can also mean the card of the Apprentice. I feel in some ways, Sagittarius, you're learning some kind of like tricks of the trade. It could be in a business or a job you already have, but there's always something to learn. So I feel you're learning some kind of tricks of the trade. And you may feel like something at work or something to do with some new work that you want to do has gotten complicated or seems a little too complicated. And so you may want to take some kind of classes, study up. Doesn't even mean you have to take classes. You could look it up on the internet or get somebody else where you work to explain some things to you. So it's either happening in your own job you already have, or a career or job you want to have. You may even be delving into and diving into subjects that are very important to you or have a lot of meaning for you. And you may be trying to get something straight and process new information. Some of you will be getting some kind of raise or a bonus. And if your job doesn't already have that, they could be implementing that. Maybe they're going to start implementing raises or bonus structures that they didn't have before. You could be talking to higher ups of people in your government or in the place where you work about wanting to see certain laws or rules changed. So you could be talking to local government or whatever would be considered like the hierarchy in the upper echelon government in where you work, because you may not agree with something that's happening there, and you may feel like some policies or laws need to be changed. Some of you are starting from scratch and you're learning a new process of how to do something. So for some of you, the place where you work may actually be, implementing new techniques, methods, programs that you have to learn. This could also be happening if you're starting a new job. I get like talking to somebody about trying to figure out your next move. This could be within a business that you already are working for. Like maybe you're like, hey, I got to talk to like human resources, or I got to talk to my bosses or a boss of what's like the next move I can make. And if it's not that, you could be talking to psychics, astrologers, or, friends of yours out in the know of what do you think my next move should be? You could be asking about that in regard to your work life and your career. So the next card you have in your reading, Sagittarius, is the Strength card. And this is accessing your inner courage and inner strength. It could also be strength and courage over adversity. It can indicate the spiritual power over the material world. It could be taming the savage beast in yourself or in a situation. In some cases, you could be dealing with a Leo. I feel like you're kind of ready, Sagittarius, to dive into new subjects or new things that you were maybe hesitant to dive into before. This could involve work or business or your career, but it could be something else. I feel like you're really in tune and listening to your spiritual guidance at this time in August. So you're really able to tap into your guides, or you could be getting a lot of strong spiritual messages in your dreams from your deceased relatives and loved ones, and from your spirit guides as well. You may even be putting out some new information and getting feedback. Now, this could be in a large sense, like maybe you have a video channel on some video platform on the internet, and you're putting information out there and you're like wanting to see, or you're going to receive feedback. This could also be, Sagittarius, if you gave out some kind of like information or statement or news or information or some kind of statement that you made that you put out there to even someone specifically, or a couple of people, and you want to see what's the temperature, what's the feedback on it. I feel like Sagittarians are also going through a process of elimination of what you don't want to do and what you don't want to deal with anymore. You know, that came up a lot for the signs, and I'm reading you at sign number 11. I always do it in the order that my guides tell me to do the signs. And a lot of the signs got like clearing out emotional stuff, clearing out stuff in their home, or a combination of the two. I'm getting the same kind of message here for you. Things that, okay, my guides use the word druthers. Things that would seem like druthers to you. So druthers to me would mean things that you're not excited about. Things that seem like drudgery. Things that seem like unfulfilling. These are the things that I feel Sagittarius is going to start looking at, like, I got to get rid of these things that are making me feel unexcited, unfulfilled, and like drudgery. These are the things I feel Sagittarius is going to be clearing out in August. I feel like you're really big on implementing new ideas. But have you done it yet, Sagittarius? Or is this just something you're like, I'm really big on this is what I want to do, and then it just sits there and you don't like grab onto it and make it happen? You know, procrastination, not for all of you Sagittarians, but procrastination may be like a stickling point for you. So the next card you have in your reading is Five of Pentacles. So this is financial bankruptcy, emotionally feeling bankrupt. Could be two people that are depressed. Could be one person depressed here. Maybe there's money here that's available to you, but you're not paying attention or focusing on it, and you're overburdened by other problems and issues, and you know the money may be there. There may be solutions to money. I feel in some ways, Sagittarius, you're really tired of being bored. And I feel like you've also put up with a lot of crap from people. And I feel like you're tired of being beaten down. And you may say, oh no, like everything's okay. But, you know, this stuff can pile up after, you know, over years. You may be holding out or hoping for better things financially. You may be feeling like your finances are not where they should be right now. And you may have some decisions to make, or you may be mulling over and thinking, what can I do to increase my finances? You may feel also tired, like your wheels are spinning, but you may not feel like you're getting anywhere. And this could be financially speaking. It could also be emotionally speaking. It could even be health-wise as well. Or it could be a combination of those things. And you may be turning away from things that are spiritually grounding for you. So if you had any kind of spiritual practices, like meditation, or maybe you were strongly religious and you used to go to church and that made you feel uplifted and helped you, or spiritual practices that were calming to you and gave you a sense of peace and well-being. Maybe you've been too busy, or you've been preoccupied with other things and you're kind of like overlooking that part of your life, or you need to turn back and to get more involved in those areas. It could be religion, it could be spirituality, it could be a combination of the two, because they are not necessarily connected. You can be religious without being spiritual, you could be spiritual without being religious, but some people are religious and spiritual. So whichever of that applies to you, I feel that a lot of your answers that you seek of what can turn the tides for you in your life actually lie there in either one of those two things or both, religion, spirituality, or one or the other, or both. I get you hammering out details and getting on some kind of new program. This could be a new program of spirituality or religion. It could be on a new program of health, things that will improve your health and well-being. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. The next card you have in your reading is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is ruminating, going within, overanalyzing, pulling at straws, worrying about the past, possibly having to make a decision. There could be an opportunity that's going to come to you, or a blessing that will come to you out of the blue. But you have to have your wits about you and pay attention, because you could miss it. Sagittarius, you have second-guessed yourself too much in some area of your life. And you really may have had some very high ideals that you wanted your life, or certain aspects of your life, or your life all the way around, to be picture perfect, and you may have had an idealized version of that in your head. And you may be fretting over it, like, what can I do to get to that? What direction did I make a wrong turn? Do I need to change my direction that I can reach to those ideals? And maybe you're not even hoping to make the whole thing picture perfect, but to get more closer to what you want. You may even kind of feel like you've forgotten how to live life in some way, or that you feel stuck. I feel like you do ruminate too much. You let things like fester or worry you, or like, it's like an itch in your brain. You let things like little itches come up in your brain. And I feel like it's hard for you to shake them or get past them. I'm not saying you can't do it. I just say this is the thing my guides are talking about, like it hangs you up. I feel in some ways next year in 2022 is like a big turning point for you, or bigger leaps and bounds happen. Doesn't mean nothing's happening the second half of this year. This reading is for August, after all, not for the whole second half of the year, but this is what my guides are telling me. Like, I feel like this is almost like you riding up the ramp. That's what I'm seeing in my head. It reminds me of a road that I have to drive to get to this spot where I am right now. And it goes through woods that's up and down, up and down. And it's like you're riding up the hill now in the second half of this year. And when you get to the pinnacle of it in 2022, you're flying down that hill. So it's like this second half of this year for you, Sagittarians, feels like a buildup of something that bigger that's coming to you in 2022. You also may be trying to strengthen yourself, and I'm hearing muscle up more energy. So either you're trying to get more energy going in your body through what you're eating, drinking, or exercising. And I also get muscle up. So you may also be wanting to like do some push-ups, weight training. You may even be involved in trying to build more muscle, or build more muscle with what you're eating also. So the last card you have in your reading is the Moon, and this is secrecy and deception in romance. It can be secrecy by itself. It can be romance by itself. It could also be something as an illusion. So you have to be careful of something that you're thinking is real, could just be an illusion right now. It could also indicate that your own psychic ability and intuition is really increasing in August. I feel like in some ways, Sagittarius, you're really willing to go the distance for love. And this could be literally a distance, or emotionally the distance, or both. And I feel in some way you want to be bewitched by someone, and you may feel like your life in the area of love and romance could be in a bit of a conundrum. So, or if it's not in a conundrum right now, it could have been prior to leading up to now. I feel like you have a tendency to take on other people's emotions and make them yours. And I do feel that you do care what other people's opinions are greatly. Even though I get Sagittarius is like, nope, I think what I think, I know what I know. It reminds me of that Genesis song. I know what I like and I like what I know. I forget the name of that song. Maybe it's called that. Do you know that song? I'd sing it, but I don't want to spoil your video. So I do see Sagittarius, like, don't get me wrong. I feel like Sagittarians know what they want. They know what they want and all of that. And you like what you know and all of that. But I do feel you have a tendency to like worry about what this one thinks, worry about how that one is, worry about this opinion or that opinion. And you may say no, but I do feel it matters to you. I do. Whether you admit that to yourself or not, that's how it comes up to me through this card and what my guides are saying. You may also feel like you procrastinated and waited too long. I think I got that somewhere else in your reading, didn't I? I feel like I've already said that. And you may feel like childhood hopes, dreams, and wishes you had for the area of love and romance have not panned out the way that you had hoped. That your romantic visions and dreams of what your romantic life would have been for your future as you grew up and got older didn't pan out that way. I feel like you're trying to heal a broken heart. And some of you, it could be a broken heart from this lifetime, but it could be a broken heart from a previous incarnation that you don't remember, that you could be carrying it along and, So this may be why some of your visions for your love life haven't worked out. If you're carrying a broken heart, especially if you don't know any, like if you never got past life regression, you're not going to know what broken heart you had from the past. You could be carrying around with you now. It could be from, you could have a broken heart from somebody from this lifetime. And you know what? That doesn't always have to be just romantic love. Your family could have broken your heart. A parent could have broken your heart, but which would have affected you. Or something could have happened that was heartbreaking for you when you were younger that in turn has thusly affected your love life and how things have worked out, what partners you've chosen, and how it played out. You know, I feel like you teeter between two things. I feel like you value yourself and you don't. I feel like you have confidence in your knowledge and your abilities and in who you are as a person. And then you have this other side where you have insecurities or you doubt yourself and you don't. So I feel internally, Sagittarius, you go back and forth a little bit about your own feelings about yourself. About your personality or about how you've handled things in your life or how your successes have gone or, you know, so I do get this little seesaw with you, which may sound weird to come up with the moon card, but hey, it's a psychic reading. You never know what the guides are going to say. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you for the month of August 2021 is clear quartz. Now, clear quartz enhances psychic ability and aids in concentration and unlocks memory. It stimulates the immune system and brings the body back into balance. It harmonizes the chakras and aligns the subtle bodies. So when I say work with it, I know I say this, but you know, you guys are probably like, I watch you. Why are you saying this again? Because some people maybe are new to my channel. So I want to say, you could meditate with this on your third eye chakra. You can meditate with it on your throat chakra or your heart chakra. You could wear it as a beaded bracelet or as a pendant, and closer to your skin, you're always going to pick up the vibration the strongest. This, if you work with clear quartz in August, it's going to enliven and invigorate your mind. Your mind is going to be, it's going to help you percolate with new thoughts, new possibilities, new ideas. I do hear it is going to give a boost to your immune system. And the, you know, the facts about the stone do say that. It's going to encourage you to and help you to take calculated risks and endeavors. It's going to make you feel like you are more connected to the cosmos and to space and to, you know, spiritual realms or beings that live in other dimensions. It's going to give you a boost to be more positive and proactive in August. So this does look like a good gemstone crystal for you based on your reading as well. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand channel, where I bring you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for a variety of very specific topics using different divination tools, you can access my most recent videos I've recorded by going to the description box below this video and click on any one of the links you're interested in down there, and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. Or you can go to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com, go to the videos page on my menu, And there you will see all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for. You just pick the zodiac sign you want under the heading of the video series you want and click on that, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Some of the most recent video series I've recorded is my mid-year update, my mid-year love update for 2021 for both singles and couples, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Those predictions are going out 6 months, and some of the signs, they even went out till February of 2022. Not on all the signs, but some of them they did. Also, my mid-year psychic tarot update for each sign of the zodiac for this year of 2021. That link is also below this video. And don't forget my psychic crystal readings for the month of August 2021 for each sign of the zodiac. So when I'm done recording this video, I go on to your sign and look into the crystal and bring you additional psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for August. So you might want to check that out. Also, we're still in the middle of the effects of the eclipses that we had in May and June. And I used the same format for both eclipses, same video format, same cards, same way I did them both. So the first video series is the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius, May 26th, 2021, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Those effects last 6 months, so we're still in the middle of those effects right now. And the solar eclipse in Gemini on June 10th, 2021, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Those effects we're still in the throes of that. Those last for 6 months. Also, my career and finance, psychic tarot and crystal readings, those predictions are going to go out all the way until November of 2022. So there's still a lot of time on those career and finance, psychic tarot and crystal readings. And my what's lucky and new for you in 2021, psychic tarot and oracle card readings. They were recorded in March of 2021, but their predictions go all the way until March of 2022. So there's still a lot of time with those predictions are still in play for each sign of the zodiac. And my Saturn in Aquarius, psychic tarot and crystal readings, they go out for 3 years. They begin in December of 2020. So last year of 2020, and they go all the way until March of 2023. So you might want to check them out. Also, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use tarot cards, oracle cards, my crystal. You never know what I'm going to use, and I never know what my guides are going to say. And those predictions are pretty long. They're usually 5 paragraphs long. Some people ask me, well, who do they apply to? You're not doing them by the sign. Many people write me and say it's spot on for them or certain messages resonate with them. So I'm sure in 5 paragraphs, if you feel directed to go look at them, there's going to be some message there for you, at least one, maybe more. So I hope to see you on my social media pages. And if you would like to help support the work and psychic readings I do here, you could make a donation to my channel, and I have a donation link that's down below all the different video series links, and it is connected to PayPal. And thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot, and it does help a lot. So thank you so much for that. So I hope you have an absolutely fantastic month of August, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.